Hello fellow booktubers, my name is Lauren, you're watching Dreams, Books, Courage, and today is yet another Top 5 Wednesday, this one being favorite book titles. I'm more excited than usual to do this top 5 because I feel like book titles are such a big part of what makes you want to buy a book, and a lot of times these book titles can say a whole lot more about the book than what even the summary can, so I'm really excited to talk about my favorite book titles. In my number 5 spot is a very recent purchase, and that is Anatomy of Misfit by Andrea Portes. In some ways, I feel like this book completely describes my life, that I'm a nonconformist in the world of high school, and so I don't exactly fit in. It's not like I don't have any friends, but I just don't really feel like I fit in with a normal high school environment, and so I really like the title of this book, and it definitely goes along with the main character of this book, who is a girl who feels like a misfit. She's very popular at school, but she just doesn't really fit in with what her friends actually think, and so I feel like I would really enjoy this book because we both share some of the same qualities in terms of being a misfit. In my number 4 spot is a book that I don't actually own, but I really want to own, and it is Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore. I will leave a picture of the cover right here, and I feel like this book would be absolutely amazing. I've heard great reviews about it, but just the words 24-Hour Bookstore leads me to believe that I will love this book. Obviously, this is a book lover's book, and I absolutely love reading those kinds of books. Honestly, I don't need much more than that title to make me want to read this book, and so I really want to pick up this book. I don't see it very often in stores, but if I do, then I definitely want to grab a copy of it. In my number 3 spot is a book that I kind of picked up because of the title, and it is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. And I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the title, but it refers to the play by William Shakespeare, which is Julius Caesar. And within that play, Julius says to Brutus, "The fault is not in our stars, dear Brutus, but in ourselves." So that basically says that fate is not what's controlling us, it is our own actions, whereas this is saying that fate is controlling our lives. And so just looking at the connections between Julius Caesar, you could just have a very lengthy discussion on whether fate controls us or we control fate, and so I feel like that's very interesting to have as a title, and I feel like it's very connected with a book which deals with fate and mortality on a very large scale, so I think it is very interesting that John Green chose this as the book title. In my number 2 spot is City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. I don't know what it is about this title, but I think it is the mental image I get of Heavenly Fire, and the combination of those words is just such a beautiful title, and I just really enjoy this humongous book. I just love the symbolism within Heavenly Fire, and I don't want to talk too much about it since it is the final book of a series, but I would definitely recommend you guys pick this book up. But I feel like City of Heavenly Fire is a very intriguing title, and so I think I would want to pick this book up based on the title if it was not the final book of the series that I already love. You guys probably think I talk about the series way too often, but I did have to mention this book because I absolutely love this title, and it is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. Just thinking about someone being the heir of fire is just a beautiful image, and I don't know what it is about me liking titles with the word fire in it, but I just really enjoy this title. Within the summary, it even says she was the heir of ash and fire and she would bow to no one. And just that image is so beautiful. The first half of this book is titled Heir of Ash and the second half is titled Heir of Fire. And so it really correlates to what is happening in Celaena's life at those points in time. And so I feel like Celaena becoming the heir of fire is just such a beautiful image. As always, thank you guys for watching this video. I really enjoyed making it because I feel like titles of books give a lot of power to the novel itself. And although this was a bit of a smaller top 5, I still hope you guys check out these books based on the intriguing titles. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to reading. I'll see you guys next time.